Okay, I'm very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like my stupid OBS crashed once again. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can figure that out. A stupid message. I wish I could remember what it says. But unfortunately, what you guys missed in the 2 minutes that the stream was off, it looks like, just like you're seeing now, Combustion getting a huge amount of value, but Professor Bobo right in the outside. Grammy goes for the kill against the Murden, doesn't get it, and he goes down instead. They have to back off here. They're able... what you missed, ladies and gentlemen, is that Rippin and the Terran managed to finally get a good engage. They managed to get 2 kills and push onto here, but they only grabbed 1 altar as a result. And there you saw the counter engage from Uncomfortably Numb. And I think before that, because we lost 2 minutes in the cast, Actually, I had to type the information to the chat there just to let everybody know that the stream crashed. And I think what you missed in the last 2 minutes is Rippin and the Terran taking this tower back and Uncomfortably Numb forcing the issue here. So now we're looking at Uncomfortably Numb taking that kill and using it to get those pumpkins back, get this bottom fort just as the 3 altars pop. Meanwhile, we got Blaze up here, gonna easily get this top tower, no problem. Looks like they're gonna grab this bottom tower, Sona's gonna grab the top tower, and that's gonna be 10 shots against Rippin and the Terran, who really can't do anything because it's 16 to 15. They're not really trying to make anything happen at the moment, just playing passively. And that's going to be 9 shots left to 29, and 9 really in a bad place for them. They can't let this boss go without huge consequences. They've got to start making a comeback now. All right, ETC, big slide, looking for that mosh maybe. Instead, face melts and comes back in. Instead of getting focused down, not getting what he wants. The curse bullet comes out. I believe it whiffed. Mosh Pit is up. Curse bullet down for 21 seconds, but everybody has got their ultimates up 16 to 16. This is going to be a brawl. ETC holding his level 16. Interesting. Gramian going for that Executioner. Tychus going for that Titan Grenade. Nature's Balance. And let's look at this Malfurion build. Nature's Swiftness. Vengeful Roots looking to give that Broccoli. Wild Growth extends the... So looking for a real Moonfire build, and Uncomfortably Numb going to take this boss, really force the issue. They see that Rippin and Terran maybe back a little bit, not responding in time, but ETC comes off, Mosh Pits onto the point, instantly interrupted, but they are going to get the boss anyway. The face melt value is going to happen. They take that boss away. ETC goes down, but Combustion comes out, slowing everybody down. That might give everybody the disengagement they need. But Malfurion steps up, takes a bunch of damage. Well, he's going to get out okay. The Chromie does take down the Blaze. The headshot there in the W. Chromie going for Dragon's Eye, looks like. Yeah, Dragon's Eye, Bronze Talons, Tomahawker's Pursuit, Timeout, and Shifting Sands. But as I was saying, these two shines up, but Malfurion's build going for like the Moonfire hitting build. So really keeping that regrowth on as many people as possible. They're going to come in and they're going to try and take this keep away and make it 2 to 6 instead of 6-2. So they lose the boss. It's only 4. Murden goes down all the way to 65 health, backs out just in time. Rippin and the Terran not able to confirm this kill, and this is going to be 6 shots. If any of these altars get channeled, it's going to be 6 shots going onto the court. ETC steps up to make sure it doesn't happen, gets focused down, gets completely chunked out. Root comes down, and it separates Uncomfortably Numb a little bit. They have to move around. ETC looking for the big place. He's going down to 400 health. And meanwhile, Murden goes down. He's not able to jump out. Chromie damage going on Malfurion. Sonya follows up, gets the kill. ETC tries to face melt. They're going to go ahead and capture this. It's going to be a 1-to-1, and meanwhile, Sonya is losing so much health to break it down. Save Sonya life for now. She comes back with some damage on the Blaze, but she doesn't spin enough to win. They were able to go back and cap their own on the side of Uncomfortably Numb, but they lose 2 for 1. And that's just a slight edge. Oh, this pick on the Vala. Well done by ETC, and that's going to be a staggered death for them, even more so than the Sonya. And that's a place where Rippin and the Terran can use to just claw their way back in. 3 shots left. It's going to probably happen here that most that this is going to come down. They have to basically get every single altar, or try and 6-cap them, or something. But it's a long road to hoe for Rippin and the Terran to come back here. So now, Uncomfortably Numb, grabbing this camp, realizing that Rippin and the Terran are going to be grabbing their own camp. Both teams fairly even in XP, a slight level lead for Rippin and the Terran. Tyke is going to check out that bush. Vala isn't back for 10 seconds. So it looks like Uncomfortably Numb not going to be hurt by that staggered death as much as you might think. Although it allowed Rippin and the Terran to grab these two forts, so it's going to be Camp pushing on. Camp here in the bottom lane, 4v4 as they get their altars, the tower back in the bottom. But one of these towers, just one, represents game point here for Uncomfortably Numb. Rippin and the Terran very close to 20, but it looks unlikely they're going to be able to grab 20 and get an advantage here in this fight before it's all said and done. Chromie throws out the sands to make sure she can get that delay. It's going to be tough for... Oh, it's going to be so tough for Rippin and the Terran to stop this. I don't know if they have the interrupt. Chromie is channeling. Is it going to be enough? There's the blaze, and there's the mosh. ETC almost goes down trying to mosh. The desperation is palpable. The combustion comes out, slows everybody down, but meanwhile, Greymane trying to kill in the backline. Tychus and Greymane go down, and it might be all over for Rippin and the Terran. Another one, Alfurion goes down. And that was such a difficult engage for Rippin and the Terran. They're not quite able to make it happen. Slowing Sands gets extraordinary value here, as Uncomfortably Numb does it. They pull off the upset, and they win 2-0, getting a domination over Rippin and the Terran. That's humongous. All right, and we are going to see if we can't get Famous in here for an interview. I'll wait here. And wow, what a game there by Uncomfortably Numb. Really, that was an even-sided game there on for both sides in that first one, but Uncomfortably Numb just really takes full control here. And we're going to go to the lobby and see if we can talk with Famous. Damn it. Where's the button? Okay, there we go. We are in lobby 2. I'm just waiting for him to join. So, boy, looking at this, I'm going to look at these comps here.
Hello.
Hello, Famous there. How are you feeling after that match?
Pretty pumped. Pretty pumped.
Oh, fantastic. You guys really pulled it off in there, and then you guys really had a domineering lead over Towers of Doom. So let's talk about that first game.
Yeah.
Goodness,
yeah.
You were able to claw your way back into it there. What did you guys feel was the turning point there for you?
We had some ping trouble with a couple of us, and that kind of settled about after we lost our first keep, I think.
Okay.
So that's kind of when we kind of started to come back. We won some fights, and then yeah, things just got better.
Okay, so you really chalk it up to your team fighting there.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Well, I have a question about your draft there. Very early on, not super early on, but you still have more picks. Rippin and Terran went a very global composition. What was your plan to counter that in your picks?
I kind of just figured, screw it, ignore it, and just win the fights with better team fighting was kind of my theory. And we were talking about maybe throwing it on a bright wing, but my theory was just try and get better heroes and win that way.
Okay, were you worried about the follow? I see Leoric went Entomb. I wasn't sure what you were going to go for the ult with him. Were you concerned about the follow-up on Entomb with really, like, Greymane has to jump in there, you know, to really get stuff done? Were you confident that Li Ming could do enough work there to follow up on that?
Yeah, for sure. Patches is an animal, so
nice,
he's got that covered. And then, well, yeah, I mean, just a good engage tool. So
yeah, I have to say,
out.
yeah, you guys, the boss almost did you guys in there a couple times on that map. There was that first boss you guys took. It looks like Greymane was. I
think I got chunked pretty low in the first boss, I believe.
Yeah, the first boss. Yeah, yeah, you got chunked really low there. I was noticing that you were taking the hits instead of your Leoric there.
That was a
And
bit of a miscommunication,
yeah,
but yeah.
and what were the comms like at the second boss, the final boss there when Li Ming and Muradin were hanging by a thread?
Yeah, they were like, we're gonna die, so please come here. And then we got the curse, so we got to clear the lanes a little quicker. So that was just good timing.
Yeah.
Send the Lucio, get the curse.
Yeah, wow,
But yeah.
absolutely. And I have to question the Vala pick ended up working out for you guys. You guys did a lot of damage there with the Vala. I was thinking for your last pick, were you guys thinking about Cassia at all?
Yeah, it was between Cassia and Vala. And
Okay.
then before they picked up the Tychus, we were planning on going Tychus as well.
Okay.
To be frank.
Okay,
And
very
I kinda,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, you guys really just, you kept winning team fights on that map. Did you find a different way to deal with the ETC than before?
Well, I had an interrupt this game, so that was
Okay.
pretty helpful. I kind of just waited for it, and I got him with the haunted wave a couple times, and then I
Fair.
think our Muradin kicking ass hit him with the stormbolt.
Awesome.
And yeah,
Very
good
nice.
boops from our Lucio to keep him away. So it was good.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Well, thank you so much. Do you have any shout outs for Twitch?
No, just shout out to the boys on Uncomfortably Numb. So yeah, and shout out to you. Thanks for the cast. I'll
right, no
look forward to
problem.
watching the replay.
Yeah, I'm excited. Good luck in the rest of your matches. You guys might be in playoff range now, so good luck.
That's the hope. Yeah, thanks.
All right. You're welcome, and good luck. I'll see you later.
Take it easy.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, and that is the interview with the captain of Uncomfortably Numb. Once again, the Uncomfortably Numb going up 2-0 over the Rippin and the Terran. This is NGS Nexus Gaming Series. Check out nexusgamingseries.com for more information. I'm going to be casting this series all season long, so follow me on Twitch at GhostDunk if you want to see more from me, if you enjoyed this cast. I will be casting in 5 minutes as we have a huge battle between two first-place teams in Division B, in Division C West, the Ghost Clones versus Guys Gems. And I'm going to restart the stream and bring it right back up after I do the coin flip with those captains. So stick around, stay on this channel, don't turn that dial. I've been Ghost Dunk, and I'll be right back.